Hey everyone, today we continue our journey with issue 7 of the Star Wars High Republic comics by Marvel. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and go support the series by purchasing a copy of these comics. Heart of the Drangir, Chapter 2, of Sith and Shadows. The sinister Drangir devour all in their path. Jedi Master Avar Kriss forms an uneasy alliance with the treacherous Hutt cartel. Together, they will strike at the Drangir's home planet deep in wild space. As Master Estella Maru of Starlight Beacon gathers Jedi to help, young knight Keeve deals with the consequences of her triumph over the Drangir. This isn't right. I don't know where I am. Why don't I know where I am? Keeve looks around. Skier, she calls out. Master Kriss? Anyone? The forest echoes. Anyone? 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 The darkness calls to her. No one. That's all you'll ever be. She ignites her saber. What? She is shocked to see a Zimpi fly up to her blade. Friend Keeve? It asks. Conry, what are you doing here? A boy approaches her. None of us know, his eyes filled with fear. Bartel, you're here too? Where is here, Keeve? He asks. I wish I knew, she replies. Maybe this will tell us, a Rhodian boy says. Conry agrees. Yeah, Julius will know. Keeve is stunned. Julius? Conry, Julius can't be here. Julius is dead. The Drangir killed him. Julius turns his head. Details, details. A projection of a Maxine station appears. Wait, she says, I recognize this place. It's... A ghostly white hooded figure appears in front of her, on the tip of your tongue. Who? Keeve asks, looking up at the apparition. What are you waiting for? The hooded woman asks her. Criff, Keeve curses. What is going on here? She looks around, alone again. Where have you all gone? Conry? Bartel? Spooky ghost lady? A shadow emerges from the forest. Glowing red eyes peer at Keeve. They're not here. They were never here. A lightsaber ignites, glowing a crimson red. But I am. This isn't happening. The dog-faced Sith brings his blade down upon her. She strains to block his blow with her own lightsaber. No, 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 she cries. This can't be happening. Crick, please don't let it be happening. Do you think you could defeat us, Seed Spawn? The Sith Lord asks her as they continue to battle. I have no idea what you're talking about, she responds. Did you think you could consume us? He brings his blade down again. No, the harvest will be protected, Keeve cries out as she force pushes her attacker away. What did I just say? The harvest will be protected? I don't think so, the beast growls at her. The harvest will be ours. Keeve groans as the red blade stabs through her chest. Saber hilt lands with a clatter. I can't move. Why can't I move? The ghostly white figure is behind her once more. Why do you think? It asks. Who's stopping you, Keeve? Who? The circle is complete. Dark hooded monsters repeat. The circle is complete. The Sith raises his arm in victory, exclaiming, The circle shall be forever! No, no, no! Meditation chamber, Starlight Beacon. Her comlink brings her back. Jedi Trennis, please come in. What the farp was that, she wonders. Jedi Trennis, this is Dr. Janoli. Yeah, Doc, I'm here, I think. She places her hand over her sweaty forehead. Jedi Trennis, I've been monitoring the sensors Marshal Kriss asked us to fit to your wrist guards. Your vitals just jumped off the scale. Heart rate, core temperature. I was meditating, she replies. Look, I appreciate you checking on me, but I'm fine. Really, I am. She touches the meditation chamber wall and has a vision of a Drangir, mouth open, coming after her. Her comlink chimes in again. Are you sure? She crushes the wall of the chamber. Yes, she yells. Doc, I've got to go. Trennis out. Janole means well, but he has no idea what's going on with me. How can he when I don't know myself? I thought I was so clever tapping into the Drengir root mind to find out the location of the great progenitor. That's the trouble with telepathy. It cuts both ways. Yeah, don't I know it. And now I'm stuck here while Skier and the others. Casey beeps wildly, blocking Keeve's way and interrupting her thoughts. Whoa, Casey, what's gotten into you, little guy? I just need to see Maru, okay? The droid beeps incessantly. Of course he's busy. He's always busy. That's the point. I need to be busy too, she finishes. Maru sits, floating in the air, surrounded by multiple screens of data, and discusses the situation with Avar. Marshal Chris, I'm doing the best I can. I've put calls out to every Jedi who fits your criteria, but many are already occupied. Avar can't believe it. Already occupied? Maru, this is the Drengir we're talking about. If we're going to contain this threat, I need as many Jedi as possible in wild space. Maru responds. I'm trying to find them, but dire though the Drengir situation is, there are other concerns. The lingering Nile remnants, the preparation for the Republic Fair. Avar rolls her eyes. The fair? Force preserve us. Have you been talking to Stellan, Maru? We're closing in on the Melita system. Get me those Jedi now. I'll do my best, Marshal. Master Maru floats down the corridor of Starlight, cup of tea in hand. Keeve spots him. Master Maru? Oh, Trennis. He acknowledges her. I'm afraid my time is rather limited at present. Keeve turns and begins following him down the hallway. I know. Casey told me, in no uncertain terms. You heard the Marshal, I assume, he responds. Yes, Keeve answers him. And now I want to help. I can make a difference. Like how you located the great progenitor? I want to believe you. The question is, do you believe in yourself? She starts to respond, but is interrupted. Excuse me, Master Jedi. A report just in from the Arseek sector. A Category 3, the woman says as she hands him a data pad. Thank you, Administrator Jahan. Well, Jedi Trennis, you say you wish to make a difference, and the Force, as ever, has provided the opportunity. The question is, can you be trusted to get the job done? Shortos, Agricultural Hub 42. 2 Shortos farmers rush to their communication center. Starlight, come in, please. The Nile are at the factory gates, the first one calls, panicked. You might as well give up, Pango, the second interjects. They're already inside. They hear a metallic clink on the stone floor of the compound. They look down, and the small metal balls start spraying green smoke. Face it, brother, he coughs. The Jedi aren't coming. We'll have to defend the factory ourselves. He pulls out a small blaster, just as 3 tall, well-armed Nile approach through the smoke. Ha! I'd like to see you try, rat face. Laser bolts spray through the smoke right towards them. The leader of the pirates calls to the others. Just kill them and be done with it. It's the sprayer droids we want. But why? What do the Nile want with the sprayers? The Shortos asks. The Nile lifts his blade. Not your concern, Shortos. A green lightsaber ignites, slicing the blade off the Nile's staff. Aw, really? Not gonna lie, I'm kinda interested. A Jedi, so you did come, the Nile leader scowls at Keeve. Light this shoota up. Gladly, my storm. Blasters fire in Keeve's direction. Keeve twirls her blades, deflecting the blasts. Shoota? Well, that's just charming. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's bad criffing language. One of the Nile grunts as a deflected laser bolt hits his shoulder. With a break in the onslaught of laser blasts, she looks down to the Shortos, huddling on the floor in fear. We need to get you out of here, she tells them. I can't leave Gru. He's hurt. You go. I'll bring him once I've dealt with this Nile clown, Keeve responds. Yeah? And how are you going to do that? The Nile cracks Keeve in the skull with the end of his staff. One of the other Nile grabs the Shortos and he cries, Jedi, help me! Like the Jedi can even help herself. I thought they were supposed to be impressive, the Nile mocks her. Keeve looks up at the Nile, raising his staff. He morphs into the Sith from her vision, ready to attack with his red blade. "No!" she cries. The sprayer droid crashes into the side of the Nile, knocking him out cold. "Storm," the other Nile calls to his leader, "you okay?" "Take a guess," a voice comes out of the darkness. "I'd let go of the short toast if I were you." A yellowish-white lightsaber ignites. Keeve struggles to climb to her knees. "I suppose I should say thank you." The woman holds her blade to the other Nile's neck. "Don't thank me. Thank the Force." "Wait, it's you? From my vision? Spooky ghost woman?" Keeve recognizes her mysterious savior. "I am," she replies. "How exciting. Although I usually go by Orla Jareni." "And you are?" Trennis. Keeve Trennis. What about the rest of the Nile?" "Already in binders," Orla answers as she locks the last of the Nile up in restraints. "We'll set a beacon for them to be picked up by the Republic Defense Coalition." Keeve tends to the shortos as Orla works on the control center. "You followed the distress call," Keeve says, in a manner of speaking. "I'm not in the mood for riddles," Keeve responds. "Neither am I. Let me clear this air before we choke to death." She continues her work. Fans pull the smoke from the air until Keeve can remove her breathing mask. "Which temple do you belong to?" she asks. "None." Orla removes her hood. "That's the thing about Wayseekers. We go where the Force leads us, and the Force led me to come here." "To stop the Nile?" Keeve questions. "No," Orla responds. "To find a Jedi in danger of losing herself." Keeve shrugs it off. "I don't know what you're talking about." "I think you do," she says, pressing her comlink to replay the message sent out from Starlight, calling all available Jedi to report to the coordinates Avar had given. Starlight's marshal issues a direct order, and you head in the opposite direction. "I could say the same about you," Keeve counters. "But the difference is that you belong with them. I can sense it in you. I can sense it in the Force." Keeve drops her head, tearing up. "They don't need me." "And they told you that?" Orla questions her. "Did they?" Keeve snaps at Orla. "They didn't need to. I thought I could handle it. I thought I could embrace the darkness and survive. But I can't. I see it everywhere. In my head, on the beacon, even here. I never should have been knighted." "Your master must have thought you were ready." Orla looks down upon Keeve, concerned. "My master? That's just it, Orla. The darkness nearly took him, with all his knowledge, all his experience. What hope do I have? I can barely handle a Nile with a lousy vibro-axe. That's why I stayed behind, why I didn't go with them. I would have gotten them killed, or worse." "Worse? How?" Orla asks. Keeve screams in pain, holding her head in both hands. "Keeve?" She looks up, eyes wide with fear. The Drangir root mind. It spoke to me." "What did it say?" Orla asks. "That it's over. That we've already lost." Join us next time to catch the next chapter in the Star Wars High Republic comics by Marvel. Please be sure to like this video and let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to follow along as we review more issues of the High Republic comics. Thanks, and may the Force be with you.